The tundra is a treeless area on the edge of both the Arctic and Antarctic. Permafrost means that very few large plants actually grow. Permafrost means that the soil is frozen nearly all the year round due to a combination of latitude and altitude. However, just because the ground is frozen doesn't mean that it's covered with snow or ice, or even that it's devoid of life. The areas tend to get very little in the way of precipitation, and what moisture is actually present is either absorbed into the ground or occasionally it's evaporated into the atmosphere. Most of this ground isn't rock, instead it's quite a deep layer of soil, which with the added water frozen within it can make it as solid as concrete. The reason for this depth of soil is that although trees find it almost impossible to grow here, many other plants do actually flourish. However, due to the water being frozen, little of the dead plant material or animal waste is actually washed off the land in rivers. Also, due to the freezing temperatures, very little is actually broken down by bacteria. This means that the soil can form a type of peat many metres thick of partially decomposed material. Now, though the tundra has plenty of plant life, what plants are actually present are very limited in their diversity. Most plants, these are mosses, liverworts and lichens, with occasional small shrubs, sedges and grasses. Such small plants mean that the wildlife living in the area also are generally small and even less diverse than the plants that are at the base of the food pyramid. Most of these creatures are like hares, foxes, owls and lemmings. Although many birds do use the tundra as a migration point, very few can endure the conditions all year round. It does also have occasional larger animals like muskox and reindeer or caribou. And due to the lack of trees in the tundra, it means that the whole area is very exposed and often has strong winds whipping across the terrain, which combined with the cold means that anything living here has to be supremely well adapted to survive. Now, as the climate warms, the tundra spends less of its time frozen, meaning that the carbon locked up within the soil begin to be broken down and released into the atmosphere as carbon dioxide and methane. So rather than the tundra being a carbon sink, it will actually contribute to global warming. So that's a quick look at the tundra, not quite a wasteland.